fashion lovers, welcome again to Lee Aesthetic Design YouTube channel. Today's tutorial is all about making of these two lovely sweetheart shape on a bodice using that manipulation technique. I'm pretty sure you really want to know how I achieve this, and I'm going to show you. So let's do this. I have my bodice ready, and the first thing I'm going to do is to increase my neck depth and also my neck width, just so I don't have a neck that is starting from the nape of the neck. So I'm going to connect them together like so. So the next thing I'm going to do is to determine where I want the sweetheart shape to start from the new neckline, and connect that to the bust point. Just draw a sweetheart shape that connects to the bust point. So next I'm going to determine if I want the sweetheart shape to connect to the angle at the center line, or I come up. Next I'm going to slash through and stop at the bust point. So I want to manipulate my waist dart, so we have all the dart transfer to the sweetheart shape. So now I'm closing my dart right there. I'm also going to close my side dart. So now I'm going to cut all the line completely. I have my dart already transferred to the love shape, so I'm showing you how it's gonna look like after sewing. Now I want to create another love shape inside the existing love shape, so I'm determining how I want it to look like. Just be creative right there. Just mark any point you want, how you want it to look like. So now I have two love shape into the bodice, so I'm going to fit it in back there and create notches, so that when I'm fixing the bodice, I won't be making mistake. So the notches will guide you on how to fix it perfectly. So I'm done creating the notches now. The next thing I'm going to do is to I want to create a facing at the neckline. So I'm marking out the facing, and I'm going to take another fresh paper and trace the facing on another paper. So I've traced it on the paper, and don't worry, you are not going to see it from this video, but when you are doing yours, you are going to see it if you use your tracing wheel. So I'm going to cut the facing. Don't forget to mark your green line and also label the facing, so when you are placing it on fabric there won't be confusion. For the back pattern, I'm also increasing the neck width and the neck depth Make sure you are using the same value you use for the front. For the neck width and for the neck depth, you can determine whatever value you want for the depth, how deep you want the back neckline to be. So next, I'm creating facing for the back also, just like the way I did for the front pattern. Then I'm going to trace out the facing on another paper. So I'm cutting the facing, and also I'm going to label the facing so there won't be confusion when placing on fabric. Next, I'm going to contour the center back line because the human back is not straight, so I have to contour it. So instead of taking some measurements around the center back line, I would rather take it from both sides of the dart leg. So I'm sharing the measurements between the dart leg, and I'm going to connect that to the starting point of the dart. By the time you sew in the darts, it will fit perfectly on the center line at the back. Now I have both my front pattern and back pattern ready, so I'm going to place them on fabric. Now I've placed them on fabric and I added sewing allowance around, and I also created notches around, so I will be able to sew it perfectly and everything will align properly. I've also placed my back pattern on fabric and I added seam allowance around. So I've gone ahead to join both sweetheart shape together, both the inner part and the outer part. I've joined them together, so I'm showing you how it will look like after sewing it into the main bodice, like so. Now I've joined them into the main bodies and this is what it is looking like. Just make sure you take your time to fix them together and be patient. So this is what it is looking like, and I've ironed it. It's looking so beautiful. I also went ahead to join it to the back bodies and also fix the facing. This fabric is stretchy, so it doesn't need a zipper, so I fixed the facing and this is what it is looking like. Thank you for watching.